Welcome to the Rouxgaroux podcast, and I'm Curt. And joining me tonight is my co-host, Brian Mathern. How you doing,
Hey, Curt.
Brian?
All right,
How
and
you
you?
doing this evening? Good. How you doing this
All right,
morning?
and you?
This evening? Good. Doing really good. Excited about the Rouxgaroux new season and the NAL new season. A lot of developments going on. A lot of players. A lot of things to go over a little bit here.
It's right around the corner.
Yep. February 28th. Going to be pretty awesome against the Phantoms. I'm looking for a good game right there. That's going to be a good game. All right, my friend. And we're on Shady Sports Network over here. We're on T.S.D.N, the YouTube channel over on YouTube, and Shady Sports Network. So, well, let's dive right into it, Brian. What do you want to start with first, my friend? The game or our new general manager?
The latest news was that the players reported for training camp Wednesday. They had to report and show up for the first meeting, and I think you got a picture of that, right? That was the jerseys they gave all the players, fan jerseys, like the camouflage with the 26. Every player got a number 26 jersey, but they're not game to be used in the game. They're just kind of like fan jerseys.
Well, I like that jersey. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. They are scheduled to have a military night during the year where they're going to have a camouflage or some special type of jersey for the military night game. So
that's something new. That's pretty cool. I like that. So, Brian, February 28th is the
right around the corner.
Yep, kickoff, and Louisiana Rouxgaroux are going to be playing the Phantoms. What are you thinking? I don't know anything about the Phantoms. Do you?
The only thing I know is that they were the Rio Valley Longhorns and Rio Grande Valley Longhorns, and they merged with the Far Phantoms. So it's like two semi-pro teams merged together just recently, because if you look at the early schedules that Rouxgaroux released, it was the Rio Valley Grande Longhorns that we were supposed to be scheduled to play.
And the Rio Grande, what was that?
Rio Grande Valley Longhorns.
Whoa, that's a mouthful, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the Far Phantoms come from the same area too, from the Rio Valley. And so my understanding is that two teams merged together. So I'm assuming the Longhorns must have went away, and kind of like the Phantoms team absorbed the Longhorns. So now it's the Far Phantoms is the one semi-pro team over there. So it went from the Longhorns to the Phantoms that we're scheduled to play for the preseason.
I actually like the logo, though.
Yeah. Somebody did an alternate one because the Phantoms just announced this week that they picked up another preseason game for a AIF team. Trying to remember who they playing over there. I think it's the Odessa Drillers for their preseason game later on. They're playing Far Phantoms also, and somebody came up with a more Terminator looking logo where that helmet's done in silver instead of blue, which is really cool.
I like it. I do like that. You remember the Phantoms, the Los Angeles, or was it not the Phantoms? Los Angeles Avengers played in AFL years ago. So, but there was a Phantoms team. That was Toronto Phantoms. Yeah.
I
remember them. I like that. I like
way
the
back
logo.
2001. Yeah, you had the Toronto team. That was the Phantoms.
I like that logo.
Yeah.
I started following them a little bit, and then they disappeared on me once I got used to them and liked them. Well, Brian.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, they moved to Oklahoma. So
yeah.
became the Wranglers.
So here's the Rouxgaroux's home schedule, Brian.
So first 3 weeks of the year, they're all at home. Preseason, week 1 and week 2. That March 13th game was originally scheduled for a Saturday night, but the arena has a concert scheduled March 14th, which is the Saturday. So they asked the team to move it up a day. So that's a Friday night game. All the rest of the games are all on Saturday night, 7:05 kickoff.
I'll be
that
ready.
Friday night game being 7:05. Now we do have a road game later on in the year at Dallas. That's actually on a Thursday night. And if you recall, this past year we had a road game, the Idaho.
Yeah.
Horsemen.
Horsemen.
That game was on a Thursday night also.
Yeah, I remember that game. That was Like I said, I did have some clips I was gonna, show from last year. I had some really good clips that I had that I was gonna actually go back to last year and show some of them really awesome clips with I believe Lamar Dixon and some of the good plays they had last year. But we'll get to it. All right. Well, hey Brian, let's talk about our new GM. What do you know about him?
So he was the GM for the Duluth Harbor Monsters of the TAL for the last 2 years. For those who follow the TAL, they know that Duluth has won the championship both years. If you watch any of the Rue Time podcasts or the little reels that Louisiana Rouxgaroux are posting on YouTube, there's a few of them with Steve in his office, and that trophy that's pictured right there is actually in his office there in Bossier City.
Yeah, that was kind of strange how he went from the Harbor Monsters to the Louisiana Rouxgaroux. That was strange how that happened.
I don't know. Something must have happened because Duluth this year moved up a level to the Arena Football 1, AF1.
Yeah.
And they became the Minnesota Monsters.
Yep.
Same arena, same colors, different logo, different name. And he was still with them at that time and then stepped away and came to Bossier City. So don't know all the details about that, but it looks like a good hire. So
yeah, he's got some smarts to him. He helped the Duluth Monsters over there in TAL win 2 championships.
Right.
He's got some brains to him. He's really slick.
Yep.
Good owner, good GM.
Has a video with him introducing the new Rouxgaroux mascot. Even though it's still Rue, but it's a new designed costume at the fan store in Bossier City.
Yeah,
and he introduces himself in that video, and he also introduces the new Rue for this year. But I had tried to upload that photo, and StreamYard didn't allow me to. It kept crashing on me. So
yeah, we got to do something different. I got to talk to Sam about that because we've been trying to get a little bit more, photos and clips and stuff like that on here, and I'm not quite sure how to go about that. I'm gonna have to talk to him. Maybe he can run through with us with that, how to get more videos and with the media assets and stuff like that. So we might be able to get him in here and help us out with that because we need to get more stuff.
Yeah, hopefully there's a trick to it.
I had stuff I wanted to bring in too. Now, Brian, I love Rue Time. The Rue Time podcast. I've been watching that recently. Now, Coach Blair was on there 2 or 3 times. And here about a few days ago, I watched Chase the Wolfman Baker was on there. Man, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Chase Baker on there.
And he had the new GM on there already. He had Keith on. He had Keith on a couple of times. Trying to remember who else was on there. Coach T. Will. Was on there. Coach Mike was on there.
What was I going to say? Chastity Collins, cheerleader for the Rue girls. Now that's something. That's something new. She was on there. Now that's something new this year. You're gonna have the Rue girls.
Yeah, there's only. Now I got to look into my reference book.
There's like 5 of them, right?
Yeah, there's 5 or 6 of them, but that's in the book I'm working on right now. That's not in the preseason book. So
you're gonna put them in there.
Yeah, I already have it in there. I just don't because the book's not done. I don't have a printout. I thought I had it in the preseason one, but I don't.
Oh, excuse me, Brian. Yeah, you got to show that book as long as we're talking about the Rouxgaroux and stuff. But it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, the preseason media guide I did for the October 1st press conference with the new logo. Has the schedule on the back, full color, available on Amazon. Has information about the whole coaching staff. None of the players are in here yet because this was written before any of the players were signed. But it does have the coaching staff, does have the owner information, fan club information, history of arena football, the history of Louisiana arena football with the teams that we've had here, Voodoo and the Beast and the Bombers and such. So
yeah, that's going to be an interesting book. Now the next one is going to be the full.
Right, that's going to be for the whole season. Just doing one, cover the whole season, and the team's going to print it and put the printouts of the roster in every issue when you purchase it at the arena.
And we are going to be in it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Of course.
The Rouxgaroux podcast is going to be in there?
Of course.
All right, man. It's going to be awesome right there.
Yeah, because I got Shady Sports in there too, so got both covered.
Oh, Sam will be glad to hear that, man. That's going to be pretty cool. But I'm trying to figure out what we can look at. Well, we can look at that logo. This is the newer logo that you sent me the other day. It's a little bit reddish color, a little bit more, and it's got pupils, right?
Yeah, that was a little tweak that they did. I caught recently that instead of being dark maroon and like more of the maroon of Texas A&M, it's more of a reddish maroon now. And then they added eyeballs to it.
Yeah, like the eyeballs are clear. I like it better because it's more redefined. The colors look better. You got the Saints type thing decal thing on the sides.
It's a fleur-de-lis.
Yeah. At one point, Brian, we had 32 people watching this.
Uh-huh.
At one point there were I don't know, it's going all over the place, so I love it. But what else can you think of, my friend?
Anybody in the chat room?
Somebody called Raven Cook 8469 eggs or something. Just it's not saying anything. Stream Elements. The CD Sports is now live streaming sports around the indoor football world. AF1 and AL, IFL, TAL, and AAL. Shady Sports Network is now live. Welcome to the Rouxgaroux podcast with Curtis Schweiger, starting soon. That's when we're getting ready to start.
Okay. What else we got? So, guys are in training camp right now, of course. We had invited the head coach, Coach Blair, for the show, but I guess he's kind of tied up, being that this is day 3 of training camp. So,
yes, and he said he was at Mardi Gras.
oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's also going on down here too at the same time.
Yeah, he said he was at Mardi
Tuesday
Gras, but I
is
said,
Fat Tuesday.
yeah, he said he was at Mardi Gras, but I told him, I said, if you could just jump on for a few minutes, it would be fine. We'd just talk to you and give you good luck for the starting of the season here, the 28th. And he said he'd try. So I don't see him, but he said he did say he would try. So he did give me that. But I know busy getting the guys ready to go for the season. And I don't know if they have everybody picked for who's playing for the season, or are they going to cut some people or what?
They should be at 35 in training camp, and I think after the preseason game they have to go down to 25. Let me check my notes. So training camp's 35. The roster is going to be 25. Yeah. So for the preseason game, they need to be at 25 on the roster. 21 will dress out for. Will be on IR.
I was going to download a roster too, because I know I'm going to be watching Chase Baker there. He's center, right? He's the center, isn't he?
Yes.
And
And
then
team captain also.
in the team captain, and Lamar Dixon. Now you know how Lamar Dixon is, man. He was all over the field last year. Remember him?
Yep.
Man, he made some good plays. And he was on offense and defense also, wasn't he?
He did play some Ironman. Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
I thought I seen him play some defense a little bit there, and he had good plays on defense too. But he was running all over the field. I have a play of his. I was going to play it on our replay highlight, but I was going to play it where he had a touchdown, and it was a long pass from the quarterback. I can't remember the quarterback now. We had that one quarterback last year. We had 2 or 3 quarterbacks last year, but the last one after Van Boxel,
we had multiple quarterbacks last
year. I know. We started out with Van Boxel. We didn't play Van Boxel, and then that second quarterback come in.
The very last one?
The second quarterback. Then there was the third one that came in, I think, down with the Beaumont Renegades down in there. Yeah, because there was, like you said, there's about 3 or 4 quarterbacks the Roux had last year. I just started getting used to one.
We went through some. I'm looking back through my notes, trying to
they had
see who it could be.
Remember, and he never did play him.
Yeah,
they
had Josh Hollins.
Josh Hollins.
Yeah. Let's see, what was this one? I don't have the quarterback written down on that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have it written down.
Me neither. I can't remember.
Oh, Terry Jones. Terry Jones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Brian. Damn it.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. I've been trying to get sick again, man. Oh, this winter's been one heck of a winter. Yes, Terry Jones. I liked him. Good quarterback.
Yeah. And Serrano was another quarterback that we had. Gilmo Serrano.
Yeah, I like Serrano too.
It's too many to keep track of.
I mean, they were good quarterbacks, but just, man, I think what it was, though, a lot of it was just the plays too. The referees had some pretty bad calls here last year. That Beaumont Renegade.
That picture that you got of the camo jersey.
They're going to be using them jerseys this year?
they're going to have something similar to that for the game. But you know who that is wearing it? That's Ridley.
Is it Ridley?
That's Rashad Ridley. Yeah, that's Rashad Ridley back from Beaumont. Remember when we traded him?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good player.
He's back with the team this year. Yeah.
I like him.
Rocket Ridley. He's back.
Rocket Ridley.
Yeah.
He's a good player. He's about like Dixon, you know. He's not a huge player, but he's fast.
Yeah.
Good player.
Yep.
I like him. I like them jerseys. They're going to be cool too. I'm looking forward to day one, man, 28th, when they play the Phantoms. I hope they skunk them. I hope they do exactly what they did with the Dallas Falcons last year. That was a good game. I loved it. Actually, it was my game. It was my game, Brian, to go back to. You know what I mean? After the season was over, I was going back to that game, watching it over and over again, hoping for more victories. You know, and it never happened, but it gave me hope, man, and made me proud, that game.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of those first 7 games, I think it was, are lost thanks to YouTube because of trademark violations with the music and all that. So,
yeah, that was heartbreaking, man. Because
they lost to time now. So, I mean, they not reposted back on YouTube or anything like that, unfortunately. So,
geez, I was looking forward to, going back and watching them games. I like going back and rewatching them. I mean, especially if it's a good game and they won. So I'll go back and check them out. But I love this show here.
The last 4 or 5, I think, are actually available on YouTube, but that's it.
Yeah, you know what was available? I was going through YouTube because I was checking Roux Time, and some of the older episodes of the Rouxgaroux podcast, the Roux podcast with Keith Carter, and I was looking, and I see the Rouxgaroux versus the Omaha Beef, and I remembered that. I think the Beef defeated the Rouxgaroux 55-7 or something. Is that true?
It wasn't that bad.
No, I don't think it was that bad. I know it was a bad loss for him, and it was only because of a couple of plays that made it explode like that for the Beef. You remember those?
47-12.
Yeah, 47-12. But when it was, I think it was like 12 or 11-12 or something like that. And then all of a sudden, there was some plays there that went against the Rouxgaroux, and man, it just exploded the Beef to go right over top of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was also the one where they wore the Mardi Gras jerseys there in Omaha.
Yep, I loved it. That one you can see. I think the one with the Columbus Lions is still on YouTube. You can find it.
I think that one's on there on the Columbus Lions channel.
Yeah, and you can find it and watch. Oh my God, I'm starting to get a coughing spell. Sorry, Brian. Yeah, they called the Rouxgaroux the Beaumont Renegades on that one. They introduced them as
the Columbus, the last 2 Dallas ones, Omaha, and then the Beaumont at home games, I think, are all on YouTube. So that's the last 5 games, counting the makeup game in June, I think, are all on YouTube.
Yep. Well, let's get ready to cut it off here. I think I'm going to have a coughing spell. But Brian, thank you for showing up. I don't see Coach Blair, but he will be on. I'll keep trying to get him on, and I reached out to some other players and stuff too. So maybe we can get Chase Baker on here. I reached out to him and a couple other players, but I'm glad you came on, my friend. I love the episodes. We got to work this stuff out with our media.
The technical difficulties.
I'll talk to Sam, see if we can get that stuff all worked out. It's better because I got the screen changed this week.
Yeah.
Remember we had the CFL showcase? That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. We got that work with. So, all right. So Shady's probably watching this right now, laughing his butt off. But anyway, this is a
It's all good.
second episode, guys. Yeah, preseason episode. The season will be starting February 28th for the NAL and the Rouxgaroux, the Louisiana Rouxgaroux against the Phantoms. So we'll be looking forward to that game.
Oh, and don't forget the NAL network
The
to
NA
watch
Network.
the games.
Yep, get your subscription and get on there and get ready to watch You'll have all kinds of NAL stuff. Rouxgaroux are all your favorite team will be on there. Clips, you can get clips of your favorite team, and go to the merch shop and get your merch, get your T-shirts and stuff.
20% off.
And it won't be soon, and it won't be very long from now. Brian will have the media guide ready to go at Amazon. Get a hold of that, and Shady Sports Network will be featured in that, and so won't we. I'm going to be excited about that. So, Brian, I'm excited for this season. I love you, my friend. Look forward to next week, and we'll be back on here. I'm going to play our trailer and get our butts out of here.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Sam Shady. Let's see if I can get this up here without any incident. I'm playing our trailer. Yeah. All right, buddy. I'm going to play our trailer and get our butt out of here.
All right.
Got the old logo on there, though. All right, Brian.